Friends, 1094 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. There has been a massive shift in global political economic situation after Trump has risen to the president of US a second time. However, it must be clear at the start itself that this shift is not for the people, neither for their living standard, nor for the oppressed people, nor against the war, which you may be lured to think what is happening in Ukraine, but keep Middle East in mind. Well, in southern war zone, in Zaporozhye region, Russian army has restarted offensive operations towards Pyatikhatiki regions, which is southeast of Kamyansky rayon, and entered into this village, which is northeast of Zerbianki. In Velika Novosilka front, Russians advanced south of Burlatsky from northwest. While they extended their control zone around Novosilka, Russians' offensive operation is on in Novookir Tovatoe area. Coming to east in Kurakhov-Pokrovsk directions. In Novopavlivka direction, Ukrainians' counter-attack was carried on towards Zaporizhia village. However, that failed while Russians here advanced towards south of Yaznov. Ukrainians have withdrawn from the bridgehead or small area between Andrivka and Shevchenko on the north bank of Vovicha river with losses. Here Ukrainians still hold in northern outskirt area of Ulakli. Ulakli itself is under Russians now. Battle is shifting westward towards Constantinople, Razliv and Bogatyr. As far as Bogatyr direction is concerned, Russians are advancing northwest of Andrivka. Towards Pokrovsk, Dnipro directions, Russians advanced east of Kotlin. In northwest of Pokrovsk, Russian army has initiative within Kotlina Udakne area. Fight is on for Malinovka junction. Also, Russians have advanced in Tarasovka, and offensive operation is on towards Alexandropol. Fight is on in Novoalexandrivka, Uspenovka area. In Chasov, Russians have captured fully Graiho-Rivka in northern part of Chasov. Coming to northeast Ukraine, in Swatovo area, Russians have crossed Zerebets river southwest of Nevsky and north of Ivanivka and entered Novolyubivka. In the Vorikna area, Russians have captured Topoli fully and also advanced northwest of Orliansky, while they advanced north of Kindrashivka in the Vorikna area and Kruglyakivka in Zagrizov area. Kursk. Russians advanced between Fanasivka and Charkaskaya Konopelka area, and they extended their control zone around Sverdlikovo and crossed border into Sumy Oblast around Novenka forest area. As per ISW, Russians took over Basivka west of Sudzha. Interdiction missions continuing from both the sides. Russians are striking energy infrastructure in Odessa, gas production facilities in Kharkiv, while Ukrainians drone reached and hit targets in Krasnodar, Sea of Azov, Kuban areas. Palestine, Lebanon, Israel, Middle East, IDF drone killed 4 Palestinians in eastern Rafah, and in northern Gaza, IDF opened fire on local residents. Israel's operation continuing in Western Bank. In Tel Aviv, there were explosions in buses. However, no injuries reported as they were empty. In southern Lebanon, alongside Lebanese army, Hezbollah flags are visible. In Sudan, the Sudanese armed forces have advanced quite a lot in Kordofan Street, taking over many localities. In eastern DRC, the M23 rebels are still advancing in northern and southern directions. You can see some of the maps related to it. And that's all. Thank you. And please do comment your views.